just called them into 7 arrow formation. The jets now close up to be about 8 feet apart as they form one big red arrow a mile above us in the sky. Jim is a former Jaguar qualified weapons instructor and Jaguar display pilot. It's his first year leading the team, but he was a Red Arrow from 2005 to 2007 and was part of the synchro pair. His most recent role has been working with the Royal Saudi Air Force's equivalent to the Red Arrows, where he was their official advisor. Smoke comes on. Red One has called the team into shuttle formation. Those 4 aircraft on the wings now drop back to beer beam Red 6's jet directly behind the leader. While they're in this position further back, they still take their references from the lead aircraft and just trust that the jet only 8 feet away is in the correct place. So from your right hand side, this is the shuttle roll. As we look at it tail on, is Red 5, Squadron Leader Martin Higgins. Higgy is the team's executive officer and has rejoined this year, having previously been a Red from 2005 to 2007. He's a former Hawk flying instructor and Tornado F3 pilot with operational experience in Iraq and as a commander of the air defence flight in the Falkland Islands. As the smoke goes off, you can see the team have straightened the wings to form the formation we call flanker. The pilots on the outside have to anticipate their control inputs to keep the wings straight. They use Red 1's cadence in his voice commands. As the smoke comes on, Red 1 has called the team into Phoenix formation for an emotional part of this year's routine. When they present Phoenix crowd front, Reds 4 and 5 on the outside of the formation will smoke red to remember our lost friends and colleagues, Flight Lieutenant John Egging and Flight Lieutenant Sean Cunningham, who were both tragically killed in separate accidents last year. We miss them very much, and this is our memorial bend for Eggman and Sean. Continuing with the theme of remembrance, this year, in fact the end of last month, saw the long-awaited unveiling of the memorial to the Royal Air Force and Commonwealth aircrew from Bomber Command who lost their lives during World War II. The memorial in Green Park in London honours the 55,573 young men who, all as volunteers at an average age of only 22, lost their lives for our freedom. We're now in Vixen formation. From the right hand side, there's some red, white and blue as our own tribute to the personnel of Bomber Command. Is one of our first year pilots, Red 4, Flight Lieutenant James McMillan. McZee was born in the UK but moved to New Zealand at the age of 10 and eventually joined the Royal New Zealand Air Force. He transferred to the Royal Air Force in 2002 and became a Hawk flying instructor and a Harrier GR9 pilot. Now here's Mum and Dad, Connie and Malcolm, visiting from New Zealand, and they've come over to see Jim here at Sunderland today. So a big warm welcome to Connie and Malcolm from New Zealand. With the smoke on now, the team are forming our largest formation shape. This is Concorde. Second jet from the right as we look tail on is flown by another of our first year pilots. That's Red 2, Lieutenant Martin Hurst. He is another former Hawk flying instructor and was the solo Hawk display pilot in 2006. After that he flew the Harrier GR9 operationally over Afghanistan before joining the Red Arrows for this year. Spoke on now, the team are reforming that shuttle formation that you saw in the first roll at the start of the show. When they roll out 45 degrees to our left, get your cameras ready for a good photo opportunity. Reds 4 and 5 roll back to form Eagle as the jets pull up at 4G, or 4 times the force of gravity, at 400 miles an hour. I mentioned before about this year being a very big year for the United Kingdom. As the jets now slow down to 100 miles an hour, forming that one big red arrow in the sky. They're going to add some very patriotic red, white and blue to the sky. So if we can, please now have a big round of applause and cheer for Her Majesty the Queen and Great Britain. To the left of the leader with white smoke as we look tail on is the last of our first year pilots. That's Red 3, Flight Lieutenant Mike Child. Chikey is another former Hawk flying instructor and was the solo Hawk display pilot in 2007. After that he flew the Typhoon, the Royal Air Force's newest fighter, where his duties were protecting the airspace of both the UK and the Falkland Islands on quick reaction alert. You can see now the team have formed a diamond with 7 aircraft. We call this the Short Diamond, and this is the Short Diamond Roll. Jets there are at 400 miles an hour, 2,500 feet above us, and only 6 to 8 feet fast. That's the end of the first half of our display, ladies and gentlemen.